Today we're going to be trying a few new clone fragrances, and I'm also going to notify you guys of a big sale that's going on right now. So let's start with the sale first. Now, first and foremost, I will put all the information down below in the video description. You can kind of read over everything that's going on there, but I'll briefly kind of give you a walkthrough right now. This is currently going on over at fragrancebuy.ca. This is their annual Easter egg hunt, and something pretty cool that no other discounters really do. And it's just how it sounds. Throughout their website, they have 21 Easter eggs hidden in product images across their entire inventory. So your mission will be to find all 21 eggs and put the characters together sequentially to form the secret code. Now, they do have some riddles and some clues to help you along your hunt there. You can enter the contest by clicking down below. So for the discounts, within the first 24 hours, you get a buy one, get one 25% off. That code is revealed when you solve the riddle. After 24 hours, on March 30th at 10 a.m. Eastern, the discount will be reduced to buy one, get one 20% off, but that code will remain the same. So if you get in there within the first 24 hours and solve the riddle, get that code, you get the buy one, get one 25% off. After one day goes by, again, that's reduced down to 20%. And they also say here, if you solve the riddle within 24 hours, as of right now, you will earn double the entries into the giveaway. So what exactly is the giveaway? So the prizes are as follows. The first prize, you get any riddle product for free plus $250. So again, all those products that are hidden out, you get to choose one of those. The second winner gets any riddle product for free plus $100. And the third winner just gets any free riddle product. Something cool, something exciting. It's not your traditional just sale where you just type something in, you go right away. You know, this gives you the opportunity to kind of hunt for it a little bit. You got to work for it to put everything together to get that discount. So again, time is ticking. Make sure you jump in there and take advantage of that. I want to start things off with checking out this one here. It's new. It's something I've been wanting to try. I've had it for a while, but I've been saving it for this video. It's, you know, been sealed up. Is Iconic Nuit Pour Homme. And this is, let's see, it's Grandeur. So it's kind of a newer, more emerging clone brand. This isn't a Fragrance World or a Armaf or a Paris Corner or Lattafa or anything like that. Something a little bit different. This is not their only release either. From the best of my knowledge, they have quite a few out there, but this is the one that I was really excited to try. And if all plays out well, you will see why I am so excited to try this one, assuming it kind of smells how I'm expecting it. So here's our bottle. Got the name of the brand on the bottom, if you could see that. Well, this is not showing up very well. Just take my word for it. Iconic Nuit Pour Homme Cerulean, okay, by Grandeur. Gosh, these names don't get any easier, do they? All right, so one thing I would like to point out as well, magnetic cap. Relatively weak magnetic. You know, you definitely wouldn't want to pick that up by the cap there. Some are strong enough to do so. This is not. However, still, you know, better than nothing, right? Typically, you don't get magnetic caps in fragrances of this price point. So we'll just go straight for the skin here too. And this is exactly what I was hoping for. That's awesome. So this one's being marketed as a La Nuit de l'Homme Bleu Electrique clone, and it definitely is smelling a lot like La Nuit de l'Homme Bleu Electrique. Powdery, spicy, warm, sexy, inviting, mysterious, everything that you come to like about La Nuit de l'Homme and some of that Bleu Electrique modernized twist is being found here. That's amazing. And you guys know the drill with La Nuit de l'Homme Bleu Electrique at this point. It's such a bizarre thing with that one. It lasted for less than a year and then super hard to find. I don't know exactly what the idea was behind that. Really bizarre. But essentially, La Nuit de l'Homme Bleu Electrique, for me, revived that OG La Nuit de l'Homme DNA that has since been altered and changed over the years to comply with IFRA restrictions that have been set forth as time has gone on since the release, which was Ooh, I don't even know if I should attempt to throw it. It's like 2010, I believe it was, when it first came out. So, 14 plus years later, it's changed a lot. And Bleu Electrique set out to really kind of go back to those roots. That's why it did so well for that short period of time, because not everybody might understand that if you're newer and you hadn't smelled that. But I have those old bottles of Nuit, and man, there's something special about them, especially compared to the newer stuff. And Bleu Electrique itself is a little bit harder to come by. It actually came into stock today. I sent out an email and a text about it today as I'm recording this. It's sold out again already. It goes quick, but it pops up from time to time. You just have to be on the lookout, and a lot of people miss it. So you can turn to clones and you can get it for a price that is, quite a bit lower, something that's very similar. And this really does have it going on, a rich cardamom. It's not as tame and watered down as newer La Nuit Alone batches. So really liking how this one is turning out here. It smells great. Man, that opening is one of the best parts about it. As soon as you smell that and it hits your nose, it's just this impact of spices and powdery, dusty notes, and everything about this stuff is great. So if you're looking for an affordable alternative to La Nuit Alone Bleu Electrique, we'll definitely check this one out. Again, we're just going off of first impressions here. Performance, everything like that is to be, judged at a later date. But just in terms of accuracy and quality, this is really good stuff here, and you couldn't go wrong with it. Coming in at an eau de parfum concentration, we'll have to see how everything else holds up, but happy with this one. It smells fantastic. It really does a good job of narrowing down on that Bleu Electrique smell. Now this next one here is something that I don't know if I'm going to like, but I am going to try it out. And again, with the names, we have Alenia Eternal Monarch. Okay? Boy. Again, this is rough. These names, man, I am not good at that. This right here. Now, I looked up the notes because I was just trying to get an idea of what this was going to be. Again, this is not something that's typically in my wheelhouse, but I'm going to try it anyway. I can already smell it, and I haven't even sprayed it. I'm just literally taking the cellophane off, and I can smell it, and it definitely is, it's something that's, I'm probably not going to like all that much. But here's your presentation and everything. Nice, very niche-like. See if I can do this without dropping stuff here. I really don't want to put this on skin because I don't think it's going to wash off very well, and I don't think I'm going to like it. So just being transparent. Yeah, that is that's powerful. This is very much a Middle Eastern smelling scent, and again, I knew that going in. This is not something I normally go for. It's just not my style. However, that does have some potency. It's strong. Right away, rose, oud, fruits, sweet kind of slight chocolatey undertones, underneath all of that. A little bit of a floral component aside from the rose coming into play as well. That stuff hits hard. So I will pull up the notes for this one. So we've got cranberry and orange off the top. We have rose, geranium, and magnolia in the mid. We have patchouli and musk in the base. This one is, it's something. Not something I normally like, but if you guys are into, this style, just these stronger Middle Eastern style fragrances, this would be something you would like, especially at this price point. It's very reasonable. Again, first impressions, so I can't go too far into it. Just kind of my guess, it's going to be a beast mode scent, just based off the simple fact that when I started opening up the cellophane wrapping, I could smell this one. That's usually a pretty good sign, and that's also, again, why I didn't want to spray it on skin. It's not something that I particularly enjoy all that much, and so it might be hard to wash off. I don't want to be smelling it all night. So yeah, it's not my style, but if you're into this sort of thing, quality seems to be up to par. Smells like something you would expect this to be, and I think it's going to be a beast mode scent. All right, I want to cover a couple more things real quick before I get out of here. And remember, you could shop that sale down below. You can probably click off and do that by now if you didn't want to watch me cover these. But this one is Atlas by Latafa. coming in at an eau de parfum. I'm excited about this one, and I'm kind of surprised that it's out there because it is an Orto Parisi Mega Mare clone. And I've talked about that one a few times on the channel, which is a pretty niche product in and of itself. It's not from a big trendy niche brand or designer brand or anything like that. It's Orto Parisi, which is kind of a, you know, it's done by the same perfumer that does Nasamato. So it's just kind of a little spin-off, kind of subset there. So, you know, they're not nearly in the spotlight. For whatever reason, I decided to buy that one just because it's truly an aquatic for hardcore aquatic lovers. There is nothing safe about Orto Parisi Mega Mare. But again, I've talked about it before and brought it up, and you know, it's expensive price per milliliter wise, as you know, Nasamatos are too. And this one, man, it's very close, guys. It's really, really close to that. And it smells great. It is refreshing. It is strong. It is a marine scent like you have never smelled before. Just this DNA is. I mean, they're doing a really good job of replicating that. It's, I wouldn't say an earthy marine because that wouldn't really make sense, but it's truthfully like what you would actually expect the ocean to smell like. You know, it's not Aqua de Jo where it's kind of prettied up and stuff. It's not like, you know, even Aquamarine and stuff by Bulgari Aqua Pour Homme, the original. Those do have a pretty good representation of an oceanic smell, but even those are still dumbed down just to meet designer standards, not this stuff. We'll pull up the notes for this one as well. I do have them here, and this one's on Fragrantica, came out this year. We've got salt, sea notes, and lemon up top. We have iris and Divana in the mid, ambergris, sandalwood, oak moss in the base. So I'm not getting really any iris out of this. It's all about the salt, the sea notes, and the ambergris in a nutshell. Not even a ton of lemon off the top either. It is just strong, aquatic, minerals, just really kind of honing in on that aspect. But it does smell fantastic, really good. And I don't know if this is going to show up on camera, but great attention to detail here. Super cool bottle. It's heavy. The cap is not cheap plastic. It's like a, probably, I guess, some sort of metal. Cool little tag here. The coloration of the liquid itself, a very, very slight greenish hue, kind of similar to Mega Mare a little bit. I really like the presentation. This is a step above a lot of the other Lattafas in my opinion. Really does look sharp, as you can see. But wow, is this stuff strong. I mean, it's, oh my gosh, it's just so unique. And again, I don't know if you saw that. This place is gonna smell like this for 3 days. Great atomizer on it as well. Also an eau de parfum, and I haven't had a chance to test this one fully, but I have had it out and I've worn it here and there, and it's a strong scent for sure. And also we have Pandora Scents Tudor right here. You can see it. Another YSL Tuxedo clone. I don't need to go into too much detail on this one. You probably know what it smells like, but worth mentioning. Just another great option to add to your arsenal if you hadn't been able to get any of the other ones and you want a cheap alternative. That's really it for me, guys. Again, check out that sale. All the details are down below and also just on their website. You probably might be able to understand it better if you just read it directly through them. I tried to paraphrase and go through and give you guys the general rundown, but just something cool, something different that no one else really does. It's kind of a cool way to get in on the contest. I'll link everything I talked about down below as well. I would say my favorite product out of this video is that Bleu Electrique clone. I mean, that stuff smells great. Definitely check that one out. And then that Mega Mare clone is fantastic as well. Alrighty guys, that's gonna do it for me. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you tomorrow with another one. Take care.